Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be diving into the message here to pick up on the energies of your ancestors to see what messages they have for you today. I sound like I just repeat myself, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Listen, I always love when you guys keep coming back. It's very much appreciate love and definitely not taken for granted. Let's dive into the energies now of the ancestors to see what the message about here. What is it that they want to say to you at this time here? I do hope all is well with you and yours. Okay. Anxious. All is well with you and yours here. Let's see what we have here. We have Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Retreat and recharge. With this energy I'm getting for some of you, you're what's new? What's new? Because Scorpio, you keep going and going and going here. I'm feeling like you're running on E. You don't see the red light. You don't see that you're running on E here. This is what your ancestors is saying, that it's time for you to take yourself away and to retreat so as for you to rejuvenate, revitalize, re-energize, you know, resuscitate your life here, because you're running on E, you're running on almost empty. It's time for you to refuel up yourself here. That is what I'm getting from your ancestors. It's time for you to go within and to not to only nurture you and take care of yourself, but also to go within spiritually, to connect with them as well here. Because I'm feeling also that there is a relationship, a deeper relationship they want to have with you, Scorpio. But you're too busy. You're very busy. And I'm feeling this her divine connection. This divine connection is going to allow to open some doors for you here. It's like, this connection that you're going to go into to connect with your ancestors is going to lead you into some know-how that if you already try to do things by yourself, you would have come into these messages and way out. Yeah, I don't know, that's what I'm getting here from this card. So you're called to take it. So some of you need to go on a vacation already. You need to go on a vacation, a staycation. You need take some time off. Some of you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 job, and plus a side hustle. Tell me if I'm lying. You understand me here, or you're planning to do something else on top of that? You're called to retreat. You're called to go within. Some of you literally called to go on a retreat here. Some spiritual retreat might be, some holistic retreat, some mind, body, and soul retreat that address all of these energies here. I feel like I'm beating on you, I feel like the energy of the ancestors is saying, listen to me. Listen to me. You're running on E. Be careful here, because you might just run out of gas. How is that going to serve you now, Scorpio, when you run out of gas? It's like you're on the road and you feel a car or whatever, and you're still pressing the gas, because guess what? You don't, you're not nowhere near the gas station, and you're not stopping on the road. Yes, this is you here. Like, this is you. You understand me here? Let's dive a little deeper, my beautiful. I love you. Yeah. I love me. You, some Scorpio. Yeah, I love you guys. So let's dive deeper here. Why is this? Let me cut the cards again. Let me see here. Have to listen to your ancestors, because guess what? No, I don't want any of them to say I did not listen to them here. So give me clear and concise message for my beautiful divine Scorpios energies, ancestors. Hermit, okay. We have the 8 of Wands. You know what? This person is on a bike. You cannot make this thing. Listen, this person is on a bike. keep going and going. This is a quick movement here, swift movement. Message coming into you quickly, as well as you are being noted, the ancestors noting you, that you're going like you're going so fast. It's as if you're on a bike here. Your life is moving so quickly. You don't have no time to breathe and to take a breath. This is the energy I'm getting here. Two more cards, ancestors. Thank you. Don't play with ancestors enough. The Three of Wands. One more card, please. Yeah, man, because guess what now? You see, when you slow down and you take time to revitalize and to re-energize and to resuscitate your life, you're going to see it and connect with your spirit, with your ancestors here, spiritually, to connect with them here. You're going to see things coming into you effortlessly, so to speak. Because you still have to put in some work, But it's going to be much easier here. Things are going to be, whatever was restricted in your life here, stagnated, not flowing, it's going to flow effortlessly. Things are going to be loosened up. Anything tied up and bounded and binded is going to be released. Things that you might want to see in your life moving, is going to be moving now. She's standing looking out on the sea. So she's waiting on her ship to come in. The ship is coming in. But what? You have to slow down. There is some energy of slowing down here, that you're called to go into retreat and to recharge. Recharge your battery here. Why is it you can't recharge your phone and you can't recharge yourself? No, Scorpio, you tell me, because we need some answer. Your ancestors need some answers here, This is a question. They are now asking you a question. I'm feeling like this is a dialogue going on here. Why you think you should continue to be going like an Energizer bunny? Pressing the accelerator and not using your brakes none at all. Why? This is what they don't want, for you to crash and burn out here. So they're giving you a heads up. And it's as if what I'm also hearing is, what is it you're running down? It's kind of, it's like, but the example they're giving me, and this is really funny, what they're giving me is like you have this love interest, and you continue to call the person every minute, every second you call them. You're going to repel them. They're going to get tired of you. And the analogy that they're giving me is to bring to your attention that what is it that you want. Yes, you want the abundance, and you want the wealth, and you want the money, and you want the stability, and you want to concretize things, and you want to move. But if you don't take time to recharge yourself, how is it you're going to enjoy all of that you have been running up and down and trying to achieve and work so hard? Not that is wrong, but how you have to restore yourself in a way in which you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So you're asked to be mindful that you need to take some time for yourself here. That is basically what they're saying here. You need to take some time for yourself. Let's get the Eight of Wands energy, where you're just going and going and going. We have Temperance here. Temperance coming on the fence. Some of you need to have some patience and let it take it in the upright, because you might have a lot of responsibility, mind you. A lot of responsibility, a lot of things on your table, a lot of things you want to accomplish, but sometimes you just have to put it down. You have to put it down and rest it to the side right there, and take care of yourself and build back your muscle, nurture yourself, eat some food, and so you can take up back the load here. But you're asked to have some patience, because you're moving too fast here. Yeah, you want to retreat and recharge. This is what your ancestors are saying at this time here. Yeah, the Devil in reverse. So whatever it is that is very negative, that is you're holding on to, or an energy or a mindset, you need to release it here. Is that energy might be you thinking that you have to do everything, and you don't even want to delegate, because you want to do things a particular way, and you believe that others not going to do it that way, so you don't even want to delegate, so you take on everything here with the Ten of Wands here. Heavy, burdensome, You're asked to release, you're asked to delegate where you need to get delegate, you're asked to ask for help where you need help. Listen, I'm a Pisces. I may have a big issue. I have a big issue with asking for help. A big issue here. The Three of Wands, so ask for help. Don't be like me. Ask for assistance. Ask for help. And this is patience here, the temperance energy, knowing that you don't need to run down anything at this time. This is the energy your ancestors are saying. You don't need to run down nothing, baby girl. What is for you is for you. Whether it be a money, a relationship, a family dynamics, a structure that you want in your life. Take your time, but you have to nurture yourself and take that time to go within and to connect with your ancestors so as for you to be balanced and for you to live long enough to enjoy and full joy what is it that you're working so hard for. Yeah, the Three of Wands here. Lovers in reverse. And this lovers is not talking about an intimate relationship. This lover in reverse is talking about the relationship you have with yourself here. The taking care of yourself. It is in the reverse. It is time for you to take care of yourself and to focus on yourself and to have patience not only with other people but with yourself. Because you're pushing yourself too much here. This is what your ancestors is saying here. We have the Six of Rods here. You're going to be seeing all is it that you're working for coming into fruition no matter what here. It might be delayed because you're going to take some time out of the time that you want to focus on what is it and your work. It might be delayed. But this is where the patience, the temperance come in here. This is going to afford for you to enjoy and to full joy what is it that you have been working on. If you take some time to retreat and to recharge here. The Nine of Cups. All is it that you put into the universe is yours. Take the time, Scorpio. This is what your ancestors is saying. Take the time to take care of yourself, to refuel yourself, to recharge yourself. Go on a retreat if you can here. Because things are coming, your Ten of Cups is coming in. Whatever it is you think, you think you need to loosen up. It's going to be loosened up here. It's going to be loosened up. Yeah? Things are going to be untied. That tie up and bone that you wanted to loose, it's going to be loosened up. Trust. This is what your ancestors are saying. Trust the process here. And the part of the process is taking care of yourself here. I don't want to beat you up, Yeah, you're crying over spilled milk. You're looking and say, oh my God. So if me take a week off, that means say all of this is going to and I'm gonna have to, I can't afford to take the week off because you see, I'm going to have to do all of this work and this is going to make me fall back 2-3 months in the finances and listen to me here. My mother always said, half a loaf of bread is better than no loaf of bread. Half loaf of bread is better than no loaf of bread. You know what that means? Let me say it again. Half loaf of bread is better than no bread. Now, when you work out yourself and tired and drop down and pop down, no bread. Because you cannot get up and look after these things anymore. You can't loosen up things anymore. So it better you take the time off and enjoy half of the bread for the week where you take off than not have no bread none at all. You cock up in a hospital and you cannot you cannot do it. I'm just saying here, I have to be me. I love you, you know that. And you too, Scorpio, you keep it real just like me. You cannot allow to be popped down and mash up like a whole car somewhere in one hospital and then now all of it that you work for gone to naught because you're in a state in which you cannot full joy what is it that you need to full joy here. It's like working and you're working for your your 401k and you work and you work and you work and you work and you reach 60, 70, 80 and you because you work so hard you can't enjoy the little 401k. You see what I say here? This is what your ancestors are bringing out. It's time for you to retreat and recharge. Take some time off. Take a staycation, a vacation, a retreat here. You know, judgment. You won't be, if you don't take the necessary precaution, you won't finish what is it that you initially started here with the Four of Wands in reverse. Judgment is here in the reverse. The ancestors is sounding, is saying, listen, this is a warning, and we're sounding the trumpet right now. And the trumpet is not going to sound again if you don't take the necessary precautions. Take it as it resonates. If it's resonate for you, this might not be for everyone. You need to take the necessary precautions to take care of you, of your well-being. Take some time off to retreat and to recharge. Your ancestors are looking out for your holistic well-being. Connect with your ancestor too, because they want to have a deeper relation with you. So as for you to tell you how things going to unfold for you here, or to open your eyes to something else that you might be blinded to because you're kind of too busy. Yeah? 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 Okay, let's get a final card here for my beautiful divine Scorpios as it relates to this energy here. I love this, I really do love this for your Scorpio, because listen, and this lover energy too, what is really coming out now to me as it relates to this lover energy also, Scorpio, you know that when somebody get attached to your love language, them get attached to your love language, and they want to attach for their life because you sting them with your love, and it might drain you because you might feel overwhelmed. Be careful of how you're going around stinging people with your love language, because they will get overly obsessed and attached to you. So be mindful of that as well. I don't know where, I guess it's your ancestors. I don't know where that is coming from. It's coming from your ancestors, because it just come. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Anything else here for Scorpio ancestors? Let's see what we have here. Blessed. Blessed. I have to spell it out. It's a number 22, which is a 4. 4 to me is like the 4 foot of a chair. If you have 3 foot, depending, it's a chair. So a chair have to have how many foot? It's not a bed. It's not a what you call it? A stool. It's a chair. So it brings balance. This is what your ancestors is saying. When you balance out your life in such a way in which you take some time to retreat and to recharge, you will come into the blessings no matter how you might feel like you might lose out or it might delay. This is where you're called to exercise temperance here. We have temperance here, and step out of the energy that you want to have your inner energy that is very negative with the devil in reverse. You're thinking like you're losing out. You're not losing out on anything, because you're born blessed and you will stay blessed. You understand what I'm saying? You were born blessed and you will stay blessed. But for you to enjoy the blessings, you have to balance out your life here and to recharge and to retreat when it is called for you to do. Now wait until you pop down and you are, in a hospital, you retreat and recharge. It not works. So it don't work like that. Listen, I'm leaving you now, Scorpio, because I could stay here forever. Thank you so much for being here, and please do enjoy the rest of your week.